the Harris's Hawk. From the back of the theater, the Eurasian Eagle Owl. Center stage, the Eurasian Kestrel. Center stage, the Harris's Hawk.
That's cool.
Look to your right, the Red-tailed Hawk. Did birds come from dinosaurs? Now that's an interesting question. The current scientific consensus is that birds are a group of theropod dinosaurs that evolved during the Mesozoic era. They were small meat-eating dinosaurs like the Velociraptor.
Over sit down.
Hello and welcome to the World of Flight Bird Show here at Utah's Mobile Zoo. Have you enjoyed the show so far? Alright! Well, my name is Nick Harris, and how about that massive eagle that just splashed down into our pond? Now that is a Steller's sea eagle. They come from a remote area along the northeast coast of Russia, and that is one of the world's largest eagle species. Now we are the only bird show in North America to feature a Steller's sea eagle. We're gonna keep things going for you. Again, from high to the south towards that American flag, here comes the Harris's Hawk.
Oh, it's way up there.
And perfect, right into a tree. Let's get our Harris Hawk on down here. Now you won't find Harris's Hawks here in Utah. our winters are just a little bit too cool for them. They come from warmer climates, places like New Mexico, Arizona, and southern Texas. All right, let's see if she's getting a better angle, and she's gonna head straight off into the back. There we go, the Harris is off. Well, this next bird is always very popular here at the show. His name is Poco, and he is a yellow-naped Amazon parrot. Now, Poco here is one of the most talented mimics that I have ever met. Thank you, Liam. We're gonna see if he can do a little bit of mimicking for us. Right now, can you start off with
Can
a
you
great
sing
big hello,
okay?
Poco?
Hello, Poco.
In.
Hello, Poco.
All right. Now we're gonna try some animal sounds. Can you bark like a dog? It's an awfully small dog. Now, what about an animal you might see on a farm? How about a rooster? Very good, Poco. Now, I bet a lot of these folks out here, they probably have a cat at home. Good job. Now, we're gonna have to make this a little bit tougher. I don't think he's gonna get this next one. What about Bugs Bunny? Oh, he got it. Poco, I want you to take a look at our audience out here today. What do you think? I would certainly have to agree. A very nice looking group. And now, Poco, I don't say this to all my birds, but I love you.
I don't blame him.
What?
I don't blame him.
I don't blame you. How rude. Now let's see if you can whistle us a little tune. How about I Left My Heart in San Francisco? That would be the condensed version. Now we're gonna try a little singing. This old man, he played one, he played knick-knack on my thumb with a, you know the rest. We're gonna try another classic. How much is that doggy in the window? Good job, Poco. All right. Now this next song is actually his favorite tune to sing. This time I want you to sing I Left My Heart in San Francisco. All right, that was pretty good, but you know what? I've heard him sing it so much better. He left out a part. You just said Francisco. It's San Francisco. Can you try again? Come on, with more heart. More heart. San. Okay, good job. Now, Poco, I've got to ask, are you a pretty bird? Louder. You certainly are. Now, I just love the way he answers this next question with a question. Hey, Poco, what you doing? Now, believe it or not, Poco here, he actually has a favorite color. What do you guys think it might be? Most people think it's green. Is it green? After you finish your lunch, is it green?
My favorite color.
It certainly is. You know, I think more and more of us are making green our favorite color. That's fantastic, because if you're being green, that means you're taking care of our environment. But you know, I heard a couple other guesses out there, so we're going to give them a color test just to make sure. What do you think about red? Blue? Orange? Yellow? Purple? Pink? Green?
My favorite color.
It is definitely green. Poco, you were just wonderful. Will you look out here and tell everyone? You give them a great big goodbye. Say goodbye.
Bye.
That is Poco, our yellow-naped Amazon parrot, reminding us all to be green. Right now, we are going to demonstrate a bird with the keenest hearing of any animal on our planet. Now, they use that keen hearing to help them locate rats and mice. And in order to demonstrate this, I have released a mouse somewhere out in the theater. No, I'm just kidding. We've actually trained our owl to locate a sound device. It sounds just like a clock ticking. Can you hear it? Watch behind me. Here comes the barn owl. That he went to it easily. Now we're going to turn on another sound device somewhere else in the theater. He comes flying over. Notice how silently he flies.
Like the one Harry Potter, isn't it? Kate?
Hardly even made a sound. Now, owls have specially designed feathers, which allow for silent flight, and that lets them use their keen hearing while they're hunting. Not to mention, whatever they're going after, can't hear them coming. Now, barn owls are found all over the world. In fact, they're on every continent with the exception of Antarctica. We even have them right here in Utah. I've always thought that they were just gorgeous birds, but I was having kind of a tough time describing their coloring until a youngster told me they look like a perfectly toasted marshmallow. You know, not only beautiful, they are extremely beneficial. Scientists say that a barn owl who lives to be 10 years of age will eat 11,000 rodents. They do us a real service. There's one more sound device. I can't hear it. Let's see if you can find it. Went right to it. You know, had that been a mouse scratching on a piece of grain, he could have found it without ever having to see it. You know, hawks and owls, they do us such a service, eating all those harmful rodents. In fact, when we first moved into this theater, I had kind of a problem with rats, with mice, with gophers and voles. But ever since we moved in those birds of prey, I haven't seen anything like that ever since. You guys are so excited about the owl, aren't you?
It's mine.
That's great. What is it?
Mine.
I know, he flew right back there, didn't he?
No, mine.
Rats, I mentioned, they eat lots of them. You guys are listening and learning. That's awesome. All right. Oh, okay, that rodent problem is behind us, isn't it? Okay. Well, right now, I need a volunteer. And not just any volunteer, I need an adult volunteer with a $5 bill. And all the hands go down. It looks like another endangered species here at the zoo. Any adults with $5 out here? Let's see, we've got somebody right here on the front row. Do you want to help me out? Okay, stand up for me. Hold that $5 out in your right hand between your thumb and your index finger. All right, just like that. That's perfect. We're bringing out our African collared raven. His name is Jero. Come on out here, Jero. Now, recent research suggests that the raven is one of our planet's most intelligent avian species. Jero, right out here, big guy. There we go. Now, what do you do when you see $5 out in the audience? That's right. What do we do with all those nice $5 bills? He says, I'm going to the popcorn stand. Jero, $5. What do we do with all those nice $5 bills? There we go, into my pocket. You're great. Perfect. Can I get a volunteer at the 20? I'm just kidding. Would you like that $5 back? Or would you like to make that a donation to conservation? You'll donate it? That is so kind of you. We've actually got a gift coming your way. Hold out your hand for me again. Palm flat. He's going to take these over to you airmail. He puts them in your hand. Just close your fingers. Now, do you like to travel? You just got round trip, all expense paid tickets to ride the carousel here at the zoo. Very good. All right, Jero, now she wants to make this an incredibly generous $5 donation. You know, each and every year, Hopewell Zoo raises funds for conservation efforts around the globe. So when you and your family are attending the zoo, not only having a great day, you're also helping support our natural world. Let's give her a great big round of applause. Thank you so much for that kind donation. All right, Jero, let's send you off into the back. There you go. And did you guys like Popo? It's pretty cute, right? But we're going to let you in on what it's really like to share your home with a large parrot. Here's Debbie.
Thanks, Nick. This is Bo, our blue and gold macaw. These colorful birds come from the rainforest of South America. As you can see, parrots like Bo are beautiful, but they make extremely challenging pets. They fight hard, scream loud, and can live for a long time. One of the most challenging parts about sharing your home with a parrot is quite often their loud voice. It's hard to imagine just how loud it can be. You might want to cover your ears for this part. Well, let's show everyone the noise you like to make every morning at 5 a.m. Can you scream? Was that funny? Well, that loud voice comes in handy in the wild to alert the other parrots in the flock to the presence of predators. Well, let's show everyone one more time why parrots make such challenging pets and why it's so important to choose your pets wisely. Can you scream? Can you say goodbye? And that's Bo, our blue and gold macaw. Thank you. Thank you, Michael Lamb. Now we'll be showing you one of the world's largest owl species from Europe and Asia. Turn your attention to the back of the theater where you'll see Hildy. Hildy is releasing a Eurasian eagle owl. When she swoops on down, notice her silent flight. The Eurasian eagle owl is similar to the great horned owl we have right here in Utah. However, the great horned owl is 1/3 smaller and has yellow eyes. The Eurasian eagle owl has orange. Swooping on down, this is a female Eurasian eagle owl, and females are 1/3 larger than the males, as in both parts of the race. You're about to see that they're much more graceful in flight than running off stage. The Eurasian eagle owl. Thank you. Now it's time for the fun part of our show, where I need a brave volunteer who would love to train a bird. I think I saw your hand go up first. Yeah, you. Come on down. Give your audience a great big smile. What's your name? Jane. Pretty name, Jane. How's your day at the zoo? What's your favorite animal? Well, you came to the right place, didn't you, Jane? Well, let's train a bird. Put your right arm out to the side like that. And I'm putting some special seeds in your hand. Just hold those like that. Jane, do you remember that I was asking for a brave volunteer? Do you remember that great big stellar sea eagle that jumped in the pond at the beginning of our show? Jane, get ready. No, just kidding. From the back of the theater, here comes our rock dove Buttercup, and Jane, she's coming in for a perfect landing. How does that feel? Jane, it said that if you see a white dove on your wedding day, you will be assured a lifetime of happiness. Are you getting married anytime soon, Jane? Well, I'm sure this dove will give you happiness for a day. And off she goes. Before you leave, you're not done yet. I have a ticket for you to ride the conservation carousel. Wasn't Jane a great bird trainer? Before you leave, give your family or friends a great big wave. And do you see Nick up on the hill? Say, here's Nick.
Thank you, Jane. That was an awesome introduction, and what a great bird trainer. Well, right now, turn your attention above that rock wall. You'll see Hildy up there. She's preparing to release our African auger buzzard. Now, the auger buzzard comes from Eastern and Central Africa, and in that region, they are the most common large hawk. Now, when she comes swooping over, you might notice that beautiful brick red tail. Very similar to the red-tailed hawk that we saw at the beginning of the show. You know, both the auger buzzard and the red-tailed hawk, they fill the same niche on different continents, feeding on small mammals, reptiles, and even other birds. Now, here in North America, when we hear the term buzzard, we oftentimes think of a vulture. But in the old world of Europe and Africa, buzzard means hawk. Off she goes, the African auger buzzard! We're headed to the land down under, Australia, for this next bird. Her name is Sydney. She is a sulphur-crested cockatoo. Hi there, Sid. Now, Sydney, I have heard some sad news. I've heard that many species of birds and animals are disappearing. Is this true? It's true. That's awfully sad. It must be all the predators eating them up. No? It's not the predators. Well, Sid, what could be causing it? Are you looking at me? I could have something to do with it, and I think we can all help out by doing things like practicing the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, recycle. That is great advice. Thank you, Sydney. Now we've got some really exciting birds coming up. We go back inside? No? Come on, Sydney, right off this way. Back inside. You won't do it. Do you think you're the only exciting bird in the entire show? In the entire show, Sid? I was afraid of that. Can you look? Sydney, can you look? Sydney, can you look? Sydney, our next bird is a golden eagle. We'll give Sid a little bit of help here. There we go. And we will let her get safely back inside, because this next bird is one of the world's most awesome aerial predators. Turn your attention just above our great big eagle statue. Watch right up there. Here comes the golden eagle.
Oh my goodness, those are beautiful.
Now, golden eagles are found throughout the northern hemisphere. We do have them right here in Utah. In North America, they're only really common in the West. And they get their name from those beautiful golden colored feathers on the backs of their necks. Now, they are powerful predators. They can have a wingspan that stretches up to 6 feet. When they fold up those massive wings and dive, they have been clocked at speeds of 150 miles per hour, making them the world's second swiftest creature, second only to the peregrine falcon. One more time, right over your heads. Off he goes, the golden eagle! Now this marks our 22nd season of presenting the World of Flight show here at Utah's Hogle Zoo. Has anyone seen our show before? All right, welcome back, and also a big welcome to all the first-timers out here today.